Hello, my name's Kevin Douglas Berg. I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity just a little bit. Um, just the video before, is a dollar going to be a co-star? Promo up underneath. We're talking about the devaluation of the dollar on the world stage. Other countries, Brazil, China, they're using their own currencies for world trade. So let's look at what it means to you and me and the average person. Um, Here we go. The devaluation of the dollar, consumer's perspective. The devaluation of the dollar is a topic that often bubbles up in economic discussions, and it's something that can have a tangible impact on the consumer's, you and me, daily life. But what does it really mean when the dollar loses value, folks? First, let's clarify what devaluation is. It's a decrease in the value of a currency in relation to other currencies. This can happen due to various economic factors, such as changes in the interest rates, inflation, or political instability. When the dollar devalues, it means that it can buy less of a foreign currency than before. So, how does it affect the average Joe or Jane, Kevin? Here are a few key points. Imported goods will get pricier. A weaker dollar means that importing goods from other countries becomes more expensive. For consumers, this transfers to higher prices on the shelves for anything that electronics to clothing that are made abroad. It's going to hurt more. Travel costs could increase. Dreaming of that vacation abroad with a devalued dollar, international travel may hit your wallet harder. It costs more. Your dollars won't stretch as far when converting to other currencies, making hotel stays, dining out, and souvenirs all the more costly. Domestic products may gain appeal. On the flip side, as imports become pricier, locally produced goods might become more attractive because they don't bear the brunt of economic fluctuations. This could be a boon for domestic industries and might encourage consumers to buy American. I remember that whole thing was buy American a long time ago. And it was funny because they showed flags and they were like, it's American flag, it's made in China. Or it's made in Taiwan or whatever. So it's very ironic. Potential wage impacts. There's also a chance that wages could be affected. If a business relies heavily on imported materials, their costs could go up, which might limit their ability to raise wages. Conversely, if you're working for an export oriented company, a weaker dollar could mean more business and potentially higher wages. Inflation is a possibility. With the cost of imports going up, inflation could follow. This means the general price level of goods and services rise, and consequently, the purchasing power of the dollar would go down. Your dollar won't go as far as it used to, whether at the grocery store or filling up at the gas tank. Debt repayments could hurt. I stopped paying back my debt. Not on purpose, just I out of money. If debt's in a foreign currency, a devalued dollar mean that repaying those debts becomes more expensive. Nah, I ain't got that. Okay. This is a more niche impact, but can be significant for those it affects. In summary, the devaluation of the dollar is a complex issue with a range of implications for consumers. While it can lead to a short-term pain in the form of higher prices and potential inflation, man, I don't know. Any more pain? Kick a dead horse. It can also encourage domestic economic growth by American products, which is really good, and more competitive on the global market. So this could be good for us in the longer run. And in the shorter run, it's going to hurt. In the long run, hopefully, it'd be better for us. I don't know though. With our artificially inflated markets, the manipulation with the Fed, the constant back and forth with your interest rates, the attempt of keeping this all juggling and not going fucking like Titanic. And thank God for the prospectors, the people in options, people in futures, the people that are betting next month, next week, next year, it will be better. I am going to invest in that. That is maintaining what the market has right now. What you're seeing is a facade. If we did not do this to the market, if we did not do this to the economy, if we did not do this to stocks, if we did not do this to bonds, if we did not do this with shareholder value, we'd be in a depression. You can guarantee it. It is so manipulated, it doesn't know what's up from down. But all the Fed crack keeps it going. New high! That new high is exactly what's wrong. There shouldn't be a new high. We're going to have a correction sooner or later, like we did in 2008. It will come. I don't know when it will come, but are we going to go to war first? EMP attack first? Another strain of COVID they can't figure out? You tell me. So, as with many economic phenomena, there are pros and cons, and the real impact can vary widely depending on the individual circumstances. Of course, it's always like this. And the broader economic environment and how the world will react to a weaker dollar. A weaker dollar overall. It'll be a weaker dollar. Basically, that's what it's saying. It's going to buy less. You can't travel international with it as far because their currency will be stronger. The foreign currencies will be stronger. As well as it'll be taken off the world stage as the number one currency that has been forever. Basically, that has been the number one currency. Real impact can be very, okay, in the broader economic environment, like I said. For more detailed insights, you could dive into the resources provided by Economics Help and Investopedia. Well, folks, weaker dollar is not good any way you look at it. I understand domestic products would be more advantageous at times, but we don't make fucking anything here. We still don't make anything here. You know, Intel is going to do semiconductors, processors, I don't know, chips, whatever the fuck they're going to do. They're going to do that, but that's not coming online for another 2 years, at least. And other industries that basically have their bread and butter are foreign countries making those products and coming in, you're going to pay more for. There's going to be a scarcity of. As well as your dollar's not going to go far as it is now, which is kind of pathetic because it's not going far now. But don't look to the government right now. There's no one at home. No one will address what's going on. No one will talk about the job market. No one will talk about a dollar being devalued. No one the fuck cares. Unfortunately, I do. And I will bring it to you. And I'll continue to investigate and further dig to see what the fuck is going on, and no one wants to say what's up. Amazing we have a mass media that does nothing but misinformation, along with the AI. Couldn't even find anything. It would not tell me the anti-Semitism hate acts that happened during this week. I got on LinkedIn. I saw them saying Nazi and Palestinian in front of a Jewish day school in California. But on AI, nothing. But on AI, not one thing about Fisker Ocean going bankrupt. EV company going bankrupt for the second time, folks. The second. First one was Karma. This one is Fisker. My name's Kevin Douglas Berg. I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity forward. I will tell you how it is and not pull punches. And I'm unfiltered, and I don't play any favorites. And with that, let's pray it out. Oh, this was our update on the devaluation of the dollar. Basically, let's do it to it news and building back better because the jobs and stuff like that, it all comes together. All right, let's pray this out. Pray for you, pray for me, pray for world peace, pray for those coming and going, pray for those on plane, train, automobile. Pray for everybody that has served, is serving. post-serving and fighting with PTSD. Pray for everybody in and out of the hospital wanting a better day. Pray for all medical staff, anybody in uniform, all first responders, all policemen, policewomen, all firemen and firewomen, as well as those in and out of the hospital wanting a better day, all doctors. Pray for those that do not have water tomorrow, they get water. Pray for those that do not have food today, that tomorrow they get nourishment. Pray for those that do not have shelter, get shelter tomorrow. Pray for those that need laboratories and facilities to wash and clean and feel human again. That happens tomorrow. Pray tomorrow that we feed more, clothe more, nourish more, and care for more than we do today. God bless. Pray for you and me, world peace. My name is Kevin Douglas Berg. It's a pleasure serving you. And with that, I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity that much. Thank you. Kevin out. You guys are the best.